Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good.
WASD
Now,
to move in a
for
direction.
your first lesson,
Left
fly
control
through each
spacebar
ring
to
in the
ascend and
courtyard.
descend.
Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want
Wish I
them
had my
returned
own
in
broom.
one piece. Yes, good and lean.
This'll take some getting used to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This
Hold left
next
shift
set
to
of
go
things
faster
will
and
take
enter
you
forward
around the
flight.
grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Haha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Haha! This is rather fun.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Mouse left button for a burst of speed while in forward flight.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better
B
hurry
to
and
dismount
hand in our
and descend
brooms.
from your broom.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Protego!
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
I enjoy my weekly visit.
Map. Floodflame, in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find the room of requirement. Professor Weasley has requested I meet her in the 7th floor corridor of the Astronomy Tower. This is an odd location for a meeting. I want J. Open quest.
I find I'm more comfortable around plants, I think. Try riding a hippogriff.
So foolish as to get caught flying away.
Something in there, I just know it.
Try to send a note to someone I like.
Accio!
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Special. A white outline indicates your active target. Aim mode mouse right button reveals additional secondary.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
The vanishing spell, Evanesco. Escape. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes item. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and...
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness! My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected? Let me know if you want to try to meet again. Sincerely. T. Escape.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Escape. Back. Conjuring spell. Transfiguration. Conjures items into existence when cast within the room of requirement. Conjuration. Escape. Potions. Herbology. Utility. Herbology. Items used to grow plants. Potions. Small scientific potion. Small botanical potion station. A small botanical potion station with one burner for brewing potions. T-shaped but small botanical potion station. Rugs. An assortment of embellished rugs. Mouse left button. Potions. Items used to brew potions. Wall hangings. Utility. Small scientific potions. Small scientific potion station. A small scientific potion station with small botanical potion station. Small gothic potion, small scientific potion station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small scientific potion station. A small scientific potion station with 1 burner for brewing potions. Resources required. Moonstone. 68 out of 2. Small scientific potion station. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Rotate object. Left control. Hold, disable snapping. Escape. Backslash, hold, exit. Selected potion station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 66 out of 2. Backspace. Undo. Conjuration. Potion station tables. Potion station. Wiggeneld potion. Edurus potion. Felix Felicis. Enhances the drinker's chance. Maxima Wiggeneld potion. Wiggeneld potion. Aids in healing and restores a bit of the drinker's health. Conjuration. Seating. Tables. Decorated, small huge table. A huge table, seating. Small potting tables. Scientific potting table with a small pot. Scientific potting table with a potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Potting table budget.
Use these whenever you
1
need
out of
to
1.
brew potions or grow
Resources
plants.
required.
Presuming, of course,
Conjuration.
you've collected
Chopping
any seeds
stations.
or potion ingredients
Escape.
you need in Hogsmeade
Exit.
or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Potting table. Dithani. The leaves of this medicinal herb. Potions. Wiggeneld potion. Invisibility.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Conjuration. Seating. A variety of chairs and tufted foot, scientific chair. An innovative chair, equally at home, eclectic chair, gothic chair. Scientific chair. An innovative chair, equally at home in a study hall or eccentric drawing room. Moonstone. Tables. A selection of tables, both empty and decorate. Wall hangings. Items hung on the wall. Utility. Herbology. Conjuration. Escape. Room of requirement artwork. Art and wall hanging used to decorate the room of requirement. Niffler and witch portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Niffler and witch portrait. A vibrant painting depicting a witch and resources required. Moonstone. 63 out of 1. Backspace. Conjuration. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Resources required. Moonstone. 62 out of 1. Backspace. Bickering couple. Dapper wizard portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjure. Resources required. Moonstone. Nurse and baby portrait. Rugs. Room of requirement. Conjuration. Nurse and gazing wizard bickering couple portrait. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Bickering couple portrait. Resources required. Moonstone. 60 out of 1. Conjuration. Gazing witch. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Decorations. Conjuration. Furniture. Medium scientific rug. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium scientific rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a library. Resources required. Moonstone. 59 out of 3. Medium scientific rug. Resources required. Moonstone. 56 out of 3. Backspace. Undo. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Moonstone.
Good work.
Resources
Shall we
required.
move on?
Conjuration. Potions.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just
The altering escape. Altering spell.
conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Those are all my questions.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Scientific chair. An innovative chair. Botanical chair. Eclectic chair. Botanical chair. Gothic chair. Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Scientific standing light. A scientific botanical standing light. Botanical standing light. A botanical standing light to brighten up your space. Botanical standing light. Mouse left button. Confirm. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Rotate object. ZX. Change size. Left control. Gothic chair. A dark, exquisite chair that would be well suited for the dining room in a grand manner. Gothic chair. Mouse left button. Confirm. Mouse wheel scroll down, mouse wheel scroll up. Rotate object. Conjuration. Rugs. Furniture. Large item. Herbology. Items used to grow plants. Tables. A selection of tables. Seating. A variety of tufted footstool. Scientific chair. Botanical chair. Scientific chair. Statues. Seasonal decoration. Furniture. Furniture. Decoration. Botanical. Scientific. Gothic standing light. Potions. Herbology. Wall hang. Utility. Scientific. Desk of description. Utility. Wall hanging. Winged mirror. Potions. Potions. Small botanical potion. Hopping pots. Hopping pots. Small eclectic potion station.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Potting table. Small planter. Ditani. The leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggeneld potion. Ditani seeds can be purchased at the Magic Neep and Potions. Maxima potion. Edurus potion. Felix felicis.
Incendio.
Scientific walls. Scientific wall.
You've been practicing.
Medium scientific rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home. Medium botanical rug. Medium eclectic rug. Medium botanical rug. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Default. F. Change visuals. Blue. Green. Green. Pink. Red. Gothic chair. A dark, exquisite chair that would be well suited for the dining room. In botanical chair, scientific chair. Scientific walls. Scientific walls.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Those are all my questions.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
Scientific chair. Blue. F. Green.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering spell.
Scientific central floor. Scientific central floor. Botanical central floor.
The space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Potion station. Wiccaneld potion. Wiccaneld potion. Aids in healing and restores a bit of the drinker's health. Brewing time. Map. Flame, in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian, J. Open quest log. A white out. Remember the tools that exist to help you navigate objectives. The V-Charmed compass and minimap can work together to help you reach any objective.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Escape. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark areas or
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Escape. Back. Mouse left but Expelliarmus. Damage. Conf Ringo. Damage. Conf Ringo. Damage. A long-range bolt that Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them. Also deals...
Stick to the targets though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
The blasting curse, Conf Ringo, fires an explosive blast.
I think you'll find that
certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
How does it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it. I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send...
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian showed me.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I promise not to say
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Some kind soul help me. If only a new student would...
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa.
Map. Floflame's locations. The map chamber. The astronomy wing.
It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes, and then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Field guide challenges are the only way to earn experience points and...
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I believe I have.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll see you there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Talents. Core. 0 out of 16. Level.
This place has seen better days.
Allow me to...
The tool wheel tab is useful for dealing with higher level combat situations. Combat plants and potions can give you an advantage against tougher enemies.
Confringo!
With blood!
Protego!
Incendio!
Reducto!
Confringo! Now start! Incendio!
Reducto!
Marvelous!
Another life cut short.
Restart from last checkpoint. Restart from last check. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell cooldown. The tool wheel tab is useful for dealing with higher level combat situations. Combat plants and potions can give you an advantage against tougher enemies.
I heard something. Incendio!
Confringo!
Restart from last check. Restart from last check. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies. With practice, you can even manipulate spell.
Had all that teaching in
Confringo!
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 You're the ones who ought to be.
I'm sure it.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection staff.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Drag to slot spell. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons from most enemies who wield them. Also, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Damage. Expelliarmus. Damage. Oxio. Force. Levioso. Control. Levitates object, altering spell, disillusionment. Utility.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totem.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Someone there? Oh, could do with a nice mushroom stew about now. I will draw blood.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Rubber and white coming back. No! I will make you pay. I won't rest.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the car.
Revelio.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Revelio.
Welcome.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did, Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. I should investigate.
Our reveille. The appearance of any gear can be altered in the gear menu to look like any other base.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Four. Focus potion 1. Edurus potion.
Revelio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Level 11. Gear. Facewear. Gold dragon-eyed spectacles. Extraordinary. Required level. Headwear. Patchwork sorcerer hat. Extraordinary. Required level. 11. Sheepskin patchwork sorcerer hat. Extraordinary. Required level. Headwear. Facewear. Solar protection gold dragonite spectacles. Extraordinary. Equipped item. Asylum mask. Equipped item. Gold dragonite facewear. Challenges. 6%. Gear. Level. Facewear. Facewear. Neckwear. Neckwear. Escape. Back. Level. Quests. Gear. Cloaks and robes. Diamond weave robe. Diamond weave robe. Equipped item. Diamond weave robe. Extraordinary. Required level. 9. Offense. Tanned cloak. Equipped item. Equipped item. Diamond weave robe. Tanned cloak. Facewear. Equipped item. Outfit. Equipped item. Level. Challenges. 6%.
Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio. Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. 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 Revelio.
Escape. Disillusionment. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and incendio. Conf Ringo. Damage. A long-range bolt, Oxio. Force. Summons a variety of objects and enemies to Levioso. Descendo. Escape. Evanesco. Reparo.
Reparo.
Escape. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark, Oxio.
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Accio.
Was it Accio I used before?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
statues.
Confringo, Incendio, Accio, Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus, Incendio. Confringo, Expelliarmus, Accio, Incendio.
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Drag to slot spell.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Protego. Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Escape. Back. Oxio.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Protego. Accio.
Level. Challenges, gear. Cloaks and robes. Elegant emerald robe. Diamond weave robe. Elegant emerald robe. Handwear. Level. 11. Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! 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 Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Escape. Back. Levioso.
Protego! Levioso! Levioso! Protego! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! 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 Incendio. What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back.
New potion. Track undiscovered flow flames to unlock permanent fast travel locations and shorten the time it takes to reach new activities and location.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen you before.
We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Some quests feature rewards like new spells or collection items. Consult the Owl Post. Harry Pippin, come and see me. Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry. Hope level 11.
I should ask so...
about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Map. Floflame's locations. World map. Hogsmeade map, North Hogwarts map, Floflame's locations. Exit. The South Wing, Beasts class. I need to attend Beast's class, taught by Professor Howen. The Great Hall. The Caretaker. The Great Hall. The Great Hall. Collection chests. Disending for suites. Mouse right button.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in charms?
Levioso!
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
I can't wait to see what you brew up.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
I'd be happy to.
Sounds simple enough, and who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll give it a try.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated.
Revelio.
Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated. Quests may have level or tool requirements in order to activate them. Check the quest log or your current task escape to remind you what is required for each quest to be activated.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium.
Our Reveille. Force and control spells help you juggle smaller enemies.
Down here. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Escape. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quick. Level 11.
Reparo. That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Incendio! I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Revelio. If I could lift this platform, I think I could get it to work. Reparo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Reparo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Escape. Back. Mouse left but conjuring spell. Transfigurate. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and returns Moonstone when cast within the room. Escape. Back. Altering spell. Escape. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Utility. Allows you to quickly return certain Escape. Back. Mouse left but conjuring spell. Reparo.
Reparo.
Escape. Levioso.
Confringo. Levioso.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Escape. Desk endo. Escape. Lumos. Reparo. Utility.
Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Reparo.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Protego. Levioso. Reparo. Levioso.
Something is getting in the way of that platform. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Reparo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Escape. Back. Mouse left button. Reparo. Conjuring spell. Evanesco.
Leviosa! Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first. Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Press left shift to swim faster.
Leviosa!
Escape. Back. Oxio.
Accio! Leviosa!
That did the trick. This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Field guide. Remember the tools that exist to help you navigate objectives. The V-charmed compass and minimap can work together to help you reach.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate.
Your gear slots
Now,
are full.
Where would I find the dried
Complete
Billy
Merlin
Wig
trial
sticks for
challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
I have the dried Billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Who lived here, I wonder?
Hogwarts must have hundreds of them.
What am I missing?
Incendio!
I had an awful time in potion.
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Here they are.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.